This one SP back again. Yes. And I would like to take a moment just to say hi. Um, I'm gonna like this. Hello? Hello? Yes, yes. Hello? It look like I'm the only one in here. Look like I'm the only one in here. Oh well. Hey Devon. Oh, I see you got your little. Yeah. How you feel about the Dolphins? How you feel about the Dolphins? That game was crazy, man. That game was really crazy, man. Yep, I know, man. But the good thing is that, we always could come back. That's one good thing about, the Dolphins. We always want to coming back. Especially when we face New England twice. So, but yeah, we still could come back. That's I think, if we always look at the odds and East and see that they're insurmountable, then we can only believe that we cannot overcome such a thing. But when we start having faith and believe that we can overcome odds, then we will overcome odds. So every fan, every Dolphin fan, has to have that faith that we can overcome, those odds. If the moment we start doubting, and the moment we stop believing, and the moment we don't trust God, that's the moment where we actually fail, because we're not conditioned to actually be tested. We're not conditioned to actually learn from what we have faced so far. So I think that's one of the things that we need. We need to start having faith and start believing. You know. Hello. Like the scripture says, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I'll stop saying I can and I'll start saying I will. I will do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Oh yeah, you got the little amen on there. Yeah, but that's how I feel about our teams. The Marlins, the Heat, the Panthers, the Dolphins. Even the Fusion. We got a soccer team. Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you, Trish. Oh man, I can't believe you actually came today. I can't believe you actually came. I'm really thrilled. I'm really thrilled. I'm kind of new to this whole thing, so I'm really thrilled. But yeah, we were talking about our football teams and everything. Our football team, Devon, and I from originally from Miami and all of that, and the Dolphins is the only team in history. You just got home from work. Oh, you did? What was that like? What was that day like? What was that day like? The day at work. Oh, I did. I did. I did. I did. I gave my own self a thumbs up before I got here. Oh, it was long and tiring. So, well, you're a strong woman. You're a queen, in fact. So I know if anything comes your way, you could stand the test of time against it. You're a fighter. You get up and you dust your shoulder off and you go right back at it. So I'm pretty sure that, anything worth the effort of like actually like going through and getting tested for is worth the reward once you finish. So relaxation is amazing. Relaxation is amazing. I when I go to work and I get off, like the best thing for me is to talk to my kids. Like for real. Like that is like my like day worth working hard for. Talking to my children. So oh yes, delayed gratification. Yeah, I understand. You had any lunch breaks? Oh, oh my God. Am I leaving? Oh yeah, yeah. Devon was talking about the Dolphins and how Miami lost and everything. But I'm not feeling bad about that. Sometimes we gotta be tested, in order to get rewarded. And that's why I keep telling him, like we the only team in the entire NFL to have a perfect season. So, in order to get back to that status again, we have to be tested. We have to be tested. We have to be tested. And, you know, oh, yes, it's important. Heck, you talk about your kids. Yeah, well, I love both of them. LJ and Malik. They make fatherhood easy. Parenting, period, make it easy. They are like, oh my. They love to do homework. Like they love to joke a lot. They're good kids in school. They don't like to miss school. They love their attendance. They're very nice. They play with other kids. Oh, you don't watch football, but for all the politics behind it. Oh, recently. Yeah, yeah. Well, Devon has been into that one team. He doesn't follow the whole football thing, but he's been into that one team for about what? It's like what? Almost what? 15 years, right? Almost 15 years. That one team. Yeah, he been into that one team for almost 15 years. More than 15 years. So, but yeah, me personally, I mean, like I said, yeah, I love to see that. Yeah, good kids. Yeah, I think my kids got their manners from their mothers. I'm just being real. They mothers don't play. Have I ever played football? Well, yeah, I played football once. Once when I was a freshman in high school, I played football. Like But they moved me up so fast. Like I was a freshman, and all of a sudden, I'm playing JV, and a couple of weeks later, 2 or 3 games later, I'm playing varsity. I'm training with the varsity. At first, I thought I was training with the varsity team, but it turns out I played one more game with JV, and then 3 days later, I was playing with varsity. So and they transitioned me so fast because I don't at the time I wasn't watching football. I don't really know the rules. I don't know all of that. I was learning as I go. And it seems like I was a, chameleon to learning, the whole dynamics of playing out there. That must have been good. Psh. Yeah, I think the only reason why they did that was because I was fast and I was, playing running back, and I was short. So when I say short, I mean under, 6 feet. You gotta be under 6 feet to be a good running back. So yeah, I'm not over 6 feet. I know you're, up there, but I'm not up there, you know. I'm proud with my 5'9". I'm proud with my 5'9". But I was running and, I did that. and everything. I conditioned before I started, high school. I conditioned myself by, running around like the neighborhood. And by the time I got in, JV, I played 2 games, and then I trained with the varsity team. Then all of a sudden, the varsity team recruited me to play with them. And, I played one more game with JV, and then I went to varsity. I was afraid. I'm up there. Yeah, I know. You're up there. I know you're up there. You're pretty up there. I can tell. I can tell. I can tell. My, I think when I've dated women, for the most part, most of the women that I've dated, while like, well, most of the women I dated after getting out the military, most of the women I dated were about 6 feet, 6 feet two. They were up there. They were 6 feet five. I even had 6 feet five. They were up there. So like most of the women I dated, were taller than me, way taller in stature, and they love heels. So, and I wasn't afraid. I'm not embarrassed. I mean, I try to make every moment special. So I'm like a little comedian. You ain't what? You short? You short? Yeah. Uh, uh, 6 feet in heels. Whatever. That's fine. That's fine. I'll let you have that. Probably with like the hair done and everything, Yeah, probably I'll give you that. With your hair done, your nails done, you probably look taller, than 6 feet. And them heels, yeah. I don't know. If I had to pick a pair, I like women that wear wedges. Like I like wedges a lot. Like for some reason, I like wedges. I mean, I sometimes pumps look nice. It depends on what kind of occasion, but for most part, like wedges are like it. Especially like if it's raining, like like I'm telling you right now, pumps are not it for like raining. Most women take them off anyway when they go to a restaurant. If a woman got on pumps, she gonna take them off in the restaurant. If she in the car, she gonna take them off in the car. If she like like go to a club, she gonna take them off in a club, bar, banquet. It doesn't matter. Like most of the time, they take them off. Like from what I've seen, it's always good to have a pair of flats somewhere. But it's like that with military boots. When I was in the military and everything, like those boots were so comfortable to wear all day long when we were deployed. So for the most part, like everybody like dress down in PTs and walk around with slides on. So like those boots were like uncomfortable all day long with the boots on. So hello, I'm still here. But yeah, so the Purpose Crusade. I'm taller than most women, but I'm not Amazon. Well, yeah, I give you that. I give you that. Yeah, most women that like around like the area, like I don't know, around the whole United States, like the average height is like what 5'4" for women, 5'2". I think. I think that's the average height, like because like for the most part, yeah, they are. But I like heels. I like women heels. I like women, with their nails done. You know, I don't know. I could deal with their nails not done, but like for the most part, like I like to get manicures, and it's hard to deal with like a woman that doesn't like maintain herself. You know, I know it's easier because I'm a guy. It's easier, But the first thing a woman with children like to say is that she has children and it's harder for her. But I mean, if I'm a dude and I could get my nails done on the regular, I think it should be like easier. Oh, a queen's goddess status. Yep. Yeah, I think it should be easy for a woman to, sometimes, when I was dating, I would do like a spa date. I would go, with my old lady or something like that. Man, we would go to, any kind of like nail parlor and get our nails done together. But, when you like go with a woman, she want to get everything that she wouldn't get when she go by herself. She wants to get every little thing that she want to get that when they go by themselves, you see like they're like what they want is very like small. They don't want a lot of stuff. But when like a man is with them, they want to order up. And then they the one that asked me, can they go with me? So like, I'm like, you invited yourself, you know. It's like if I would have asked a woman to go with me and get a haircut, I wouldn't get like 5 different things, I wouldn't get like 5 different things done to my head because I know like the date is for us to be together, not for me to be with the barber. Jay Kerr, look at this. Jay Kerr. Oh man. Let me see. I am music, right? That's what Jay Kerr says. I am music. And then he says, what is it? Gang gang for life, right? That's what he says. Yeah, men aren't too patient. Well, I mean, a man can be patient. All right, I don't mind going, like I said, I go and get my nails done by myself. And like for a woman to like, want to be inserted into that, like she's getting like 5 things done or 6 things done that she wouldn't regularly get if she was going by herself. So I think the purpose of going to get our nails done is so we could go and get our nails done and maintain the date with one another. Focus on one another instead of just focusing on one person. So it's like if you go out to eat, you're focusing on one another. You gotta build that eye contact. You gotta have that conversation. All of that. That's what I do. I love to have conversation. Yeah. Oh, look at natural, natural. Hey, natural, Nolans. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, look. I know for most part, I do a lot of stuff. I know. Yeah, but I love going with my kids. Yeah, to go get our haircut. Well, my youngest son, doesn't get haircuts as much. He gets like a lineup, a little tapered lineup, because he has, braids. He wants to grow dreads, but he has braids now, so he doesn't get a full haircut. But my oldest son, my 12-year-old, you know, we both get haircuts. So I get my haircut with him. Now I do have a best friend, and when we go to the nail parlor, I do have a best friend. When we go to a nail parlor, it's like she knows everybody there. She knows everybody there, and it's like weird every single time. She'll be like invite her, and then she know like everybody there, and like I'll be like I come here all the time, and they don't know me. But yeah, that happens with her. Oh yeah, yeah. She been my best friend since like I was like 5. So and she knows everybody at whatever nail parlor I go to. It doesn't matter what state. She knows everybody. Like it's weird. It's weird. She don't even got like a YouTube channel. She don't even got that. She don't got an Instagram. She don't got none of that. But she like knows everyone. So, but yeah, that's weird. That's weird. So, all right, I got a question for everyone here. Where would everyone go if they were on the dream vacation? Where would everyone go? Me, personally, I would love to like go to Bora Bora again. I like Bora Bora. I like tropical like areas. I like beachy areas. I like palm trees. I like the sun and stuff like that. I just don't like I just don't like full beaches. I like secluded beaches. I like secluded beaches. I like rare like areas, places where like I can like just focus on like relaxing. Like seriously, like relaxing. Oh, look at look at Lola. Lola Love is in here. Yeah, I know Jay Kurt is in Hotlanta. I know Jay Kurt is in Hotlanta in the studio as always. So he's like recording like the next classic, not just a hit, but a classic. You know, I think when did a studio flow, I think when Trish did her like, I guess the music play along, like it was almost like music chairs, but like we wouldn't sit down. We had to name a tune, and I think we should have played some J. Kurt. I think we should have played some J. Kurt. Like J. Kurt should be played for musical chairs. He should be played at parties, weddings, banquets. Like J. Kurt should be all over the like radar. Like he should be like on like soundtracks to movies. Like seriously. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hit your thumbs up. What are you waiting for? Hit your thumbs up. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Hit that thumbs up. We need Jay Kurt. Yeah. We need to Jay Kurt, yeah. He out here mingling. Yep. I'm gonna do exactly what everybody else do to Jay Kurt. Do exactly what everybody else do to Jay Kurt. Since Lola got me on Instagram, there you go. There you go. You know what, Lola? My bad. I didn't even know that was you on Instagram. When I seen the I had to really look at the pictures. Like usually when people send me like a request to follow them on Instagram, usually they do not have like pictures. Like their whole like thing is like private. Their whole page is private. And luckily you had pictures. But usually when they send like private stuff, like I don't accept them. Like I don't see what the purpose is of like requesting me if your page is private. Like, and I'm glad that you had like a public like page. Mine is public, so I don't got no reason to hide like my page. I don't got no reason to hide it. Like I want people to like actually see. I don't got nothing to hide. How am I funny? How am I funny? Like seriously. So Trish, you tell me you got an Instagram and it's private. And if you got Instagram that's private, you request people and they still accept you? Oh, well, I don't. All right then. Like you won't get that many people. All right, there are dudes out there that would accept a chick just off of the default picture, but I'm not that kind of dude. Like I'm more of a substance dude. Like I want to know personality. I want to know spirit. And all of that. Stuff that like speak to my soul. Like if I don't see like no like actual like you know engagement. That's what I want to say. If I don't see any engagement, then I just like I won't accept them. And I'm not just being cold because if it's a private page, then I don't know. Like I don't know. But usually they'll ask me why they didn't accept them, and I let them know because they page private. That could be like a fake person on there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all Wendy, how you been, y'all Wendy? How you been, y'all Wendy? Oh, look at Rainy Hope. Oh, look at Rainy Hope. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the humble abode. Welcome to the humble abode. Yes. Nolan's welcome, welcome. Yes, yes. Oh, HP, is it HPR News? What does that stand for? HPR News. Oh yeah, I see someone has a question. Yes, Devon. Yes, Devon is one of my lifelong buddies. Man, I known this dude for the past uh, what 12 years. 12 years. Yeah, I know him for the past 12 years. So Devon has been integral in like a lot of the things that I have done. My life very integral. He's been supportive since day one. Like even back in the day, when like I was like a little, on the wild side, he told me to get my life straight. And it's been like a long time coming to where I am now. It took a lot of, crashing, it took a lot of bumping my head, it took a lot of, you know, like making mistakes and eventually, after all was said and done, um, I finally learned how to truly forgive myself. Yeah, I truly learned how to forgive myself. Like, I think a lot of times when we make mistakes and when we like fall short, we get setbacks or we let ourselves down or let other people down. For the most part, like it's easy to say we forgive somebody, else. But the truth is, we can't forgive somebody else until we learn to forgive ourselves. Like, and the best example I can think of, like actually forgiving ourselves, is grace and mercy. So if I know there are people that may not be Christian or Christ-like or anything like that, but from a relationship standpoint, my relationship that I have with God, like, enables me to forgive myself. Like my relationship that I have with God enables me to look beyond my mistakes, like He done for me. Look beyond all the problems that I have caused people and all the problems I have caused myself. Just like He did for me, I can do it for myself. And if I could do it for myself, I could do it for anyone else. What would you tell someone who's stuck and don't know what their purpose is? Oh my, oh my. Okay. So, all right. I have faced, all right, in my whole, I think my whole YouTube, like, turniture, my whole YouTube tenure, I'm going to tell you, like, a lot of the subscribers that I have gotten, over time, we're not just content creators. If you look inside, you'll see that, like, look at the comments. Some people do not have like actual content, and some people do not even visit like lives. But there are people that I met, in in society, in the community, and some of the people in the community, I can tell you right now, do not know what purpose is. They do not know what their assignment is, but I can tell you this much, just like the relationship that you have with, if you want to say Buddha, like if you have a relationship with Buddha, if you have a relationship with Confucius, if you have a relationship with any deity that you call your God, God, period, then you must know that there's a reason for you existing. You must know there's a reason for you being where you are. And sometimes the hardest thing for us to like accept is that there's a reason for why we're alive. There's a reason for why we're alive. Understand that living a lone life is good. It's great. But why live a lone life that would not do anything to sustain your stability after death? If grace is real and everyone has a way to treat their life, then a lone life compared to not having a purpose while living that lone life is nothing. It's void. So why not make every moment that you live the best moment in your entire life? Why not make every moment, every day that you wake up an occasion for someone else, including yourself? So yeah, there have been a lot of people that were impoverished. I mean, like completely, like not fortunate. When I say not fortunate, I don't mean unblessed. I mean like have been tested. And I was just talking about that earlier. But there have been people that have been tested where they don't have a home, where they don't have a place to lay their heads. And, you know, and the trying thing is to assure them that there is a reason for them being here. You know, I offer prayer with them, and the fact that they don't just take the prayer for, they don't just take me doing the prayer. They gotta be included in the prayer, because that relationship that I have with God is my intimacy with God. Like they have to have their own intimacy with God. That's the only way they're gonna receive that, like that true like purpose, that true answer about their divine assignment. They gotta have that relationship with God for themselves. And I could talk about church and I could talk about the building of church and going to this building and how this building would not save you. You have to know for yourself. That's what Martin Luther broke away from Catholicism. That's why he broke away from Catholicism. Because when push come to shove and it's time to get judged and everything, we have to be accountable for our own assignments, for our own purpose, for our own destiny, not that building. It's good to pray with somebody and fellowship with someone. It's good. I get it. But it's also amazing to have your own relationship. And if you only see this as a religion thing, then I'm sorry for you. I don't do this just on one day or 2 days, or look for a Sunday or a Saturday, or look for a Wednesday for Bible study. I don't do this like that. This is a relationship for me. This is a relationship for me. Like I'm really like head over heels for God. Like seriously. Like I'm head over heels. I'm madly in love. You know how when you get into like one of those good relationships and everybody find out about it and they be like, oh, oh, she gonna cheat on you. Oh, yeah. She just telling you everything you want to hear. Well, they can't tell you that God cheating on you. You know, they can't tell you that God tell you everything you want to hear if they're else. They can't tell you that. Like nobody can tell you that God cheating on you. What they gonna say? He blessing somebody else the way he blessing you? Like, is that something to be threatened by? No, there ain't nothing to be threatened by. But I can tell you, when you're in a relationship with God and it's not just religion, it's deeper than religion, they're gonna tell you, okay, if God is so real, then tell me, why can't nobody find the body parts of Jesus? Why nobody can't find Jesus? And that's how you know somebody's seeking him. Because they looking for him. It says, scripture says, do not be weary in well doing. Do not be weary in well doing. So if you're doing the right thing, if you're doing what God called you to do, if you going to God, asking him and pleading with him, talking to him all the time on a daily basis, then there's nothing that could stop you from loving him and him loving you. You know what? I'm going to tell you this. So, it's simple things like I remember, okay, so it's weird. It's weird because, like, for the most part, when I'm at the supermarket, and I'm grocery shopping, and everything, for some reason, that's when, like, I can feel the presence of God. And when I feel that presence, it's like, it's simple things like, going to the bathroom and seeing there's paper on the floor, or seeing that the seat hasn't been put down. And God, I walk out and, like, son tell me, go back in there, and, don't be like the rest of the people and put the seat down. Go back in there and pick the paper up off the floor. Or the basket. You know how most people like to leave their basket by their car and stuff like that when they're in the grocery store? It'll be something that tell me to go put the basket all the way back in the front. And if I found it inside the store, take it inside the store. It's things like that that really show me that, like, God's presence is there, because you want to be treated well. So it says, love your neighbors as yourself. So if you love your neighbors as yourself, then you should be treating them how you want to be treated. I remember when God revealed Eve to Adam. I spoke about this earlier today. But when God revealed Eve to Adam, he told them, go be fruitful and multiply, replenish the earth. And replenish the earth, a lot of us hear that, replenish the earth. But for the most part, how are we replenishing the earth if we're not putting nothing back where we found it? Some of us are not. Some of us, we litter. Some of us, like, do not even, like, pay attention to, like, putting trash in a trash bin, putting, recycle goods in the recycling bin. Like, some things are biodegradable and some things are not. Some things are recyclable. So for everything that's biodegradable, I mean, yeah, you put it in the trash. But everything that's not and can be recycled, you put in a recycle bin. We don't do that. We don't pay attention to things like that. And, he said, replenish the earth. It's simple things like that that can change it for the next generation. It's simple things like that that can be a small purpose. Maybe that was your calling for the day, to recycle. Maybe that was your calling for that moment, to recycle. To put the basket back, where you found it, when you get done shopping. Clean up behind yourself when you leave a bathroom, even if it's a public one. I mean, who would want to go to, a public bathroom and, the seat always up? And that's something as a man, that was potty trained by a man, that, like, I don't understand why the seat is always up. Like, my dad raised me, like, from a little child, to leave the seat down for the ladies. Like, once I get done doing what I gotta do, put it back down for the ladies. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah. And that's the way I train my children. Even when my boys, there's no woman around them, hey, put that seat back down. Put that seat back down. You're not gonna. I'll probably train both of my boys that way. Simple things like that. So if we're in a public area and the seat up, there's no excuse. Even if they left it up already, train the next man. Put that seat back down for the ladies. If it's unisex, even if it's just a male restroom, put it down. Put that seat back down. You don't know. Maybe the woman that got cleaner is a woman. She got to use it. You don't know. Like, it's simple things like that. Simple things like that. Oh, I can't believe I'm talking like all of this. But yeah. See, I'm talking about stuff that people don't even want to talk about. But that's the Purpose Crusade. That's what purpose is. Purpose, everyone, know how to find a better in someone else. And if you give someone, the edge to actually find greatness in themselves, who knows? It may bring about more greatness within. Who knows? Every day is a day to make somebody feel like it's an occasion. Every day. The moment I wake up, it's just another reason for me to go out and make someone else happy. Because I'm already happy to begin with. And I don't like to be I don't like when people around me like to be upset for nothing. I don't like that. It makes no reason to be upset. It makes no reason. Can you solve a problem without getting upset? Can you solve it rationally without getting upset? Anger is everywhere. I get it. Hatred is everywhere. I get it. But what's the best way to reverse hatred? By being angry too? No. Being kind. Being humble. Being meek. That's the best way to reverse it. I can't believe this. Nobody's saying nothing. Y'all just listening, man. Y'all just listening. Come on, man. Somebody say something. Say something. Say something. Hey, welcome. Welcome. He's Supreme. How you doing? He's Supreme. Oh, well, I'm not trying to out talk anybody. All I'm doing is going about how I see it. I'm not trying to put too many scriptures out there today, or while I'm doing a talk show. Usually this is a time to reflect and look at everything else, what's going on out there. People ask me on here about South Africa, and honestly, I can get into it, and I can tell you right now, before there is a testimony, there have to be a test. There have to be a test. Before you can have good news, there have to be bad news. Before there is a triumph, there have to be a setback. That is everything. And God is, it's painful to see what's going on, but I just want to know, how many people in a trying time can honestly say that I got faith in God that I'm going to be delivered from this. Don't worry about me. I'm going to be delivered from this. How many people can actually look at something like that, and be in a trying moment, in the hardest moment of their entire lives, and say, you know what? I'm going to get delivered. I got faith. I got trust that I'm going to get through this. I don't need no man to fix something that God already has handled. That is right there is how I look at that. And every person that's going through the hardest thing over there, or even here for the most part, everywhere, for them to say, you know what, God gonna deliver me through this. I'm gonna get through this. That's remarkable. That's remarkable. And that's what get me through the day. Like just seeing my own kids even say that. Seeing my own children, my oldest son, he he was a little he was a little like anxious about going to middle school for the first time. And I was like, son, don't you know middle school is like, a step up. And, it's a brave move. And like, daddy, I'm just going to, let God deal with it. I'm going to let God like walk me through it. Like that right there, like just like made me cry. That moment right there. Thinking about it now, I'm starting to. But yeah, to see people like actually do that is amazing. Oh, hello, Teacup. Hello, Francis Atkins. Right, I said it right, Francis Atkins. I'm okay. I'm okay. Just a little, emotional. Just a little emotional. Did I miss your answer on the app I was using for this screen? Sorry, I'm asking again. Teacup. I can't text much. I'll have to listen. Okay, that's fine, Teacup. That's fine. Okay, so yeah, you asked me if someone like they have to have Lola, they have to have that relationship with God for themselves. They have to have that intimacy with God. Like you can't tell nobody what their purpose is. Only God can reveal what that is. Only the deity, the spiritual force, the divine force of God can reveal that to them. Like you can't reveal what somebody's purpose is. I can't tell nobody what their purpose is. God gotta tell it to them. And that's when they have to start building that relationship. Like I was gonna do, well, I am doing a series about restoring purpose um, to relationships. And, spoiler alert, the first step is like building that with that divine force of God, building that relationship with God. It's not about religion. And that's how people find out their purpose. It's not about religion. Like when everybody say, "Oh, you're religious," and I'm like, "No, I'm in love. Like I'm in a relationship with God." Big difference. This doesn't have anything to do with a building. This doesn't have anything to do with, you know, membership to an organization. This is more about my intimacy with God. And that's how you get purpose. You gotta have that intimacy. You gotta have that intimacy. You gotta have that one-on-one, like conversation with God. And it doesn't have to be Heavenly Father, I bow my head. No, it could just be a regular conversation. A regular conversation. Sometimes it's not even about talking. It's about listening. That's true prayer. That's true prayer. God gave us 2 ears to listen. Not just to everyone else, but to Him. 2 ears to listen to Him. 1 mouth. So it should be less we saying to Him. It's more so how we listening to Him. Everybody, when we get down in prayer and we start praying, the way we was taught, traditionally, I'm going to tell you right now, traditionally, we was taught to pray, to ask Him for what we want. But if He's the God that we know that He is, He already know what we want before we know what we want. Traditionally, it should be about listening. Lord, I already know you're going to deliver me from this. Lord, I already know. You already know what my desire is. Lord, I already know. I'm just waiting for your word. I'm just waiting for your word. I'm patiently. I know. I done told this brother. I done told this sister. I done told them that you going to deliver it. that you're going to set everything right. I've been testifying in your name. That's what it's about. That's what prayer is about. It's about listening, waiting for that word. That's what it's about. Prayer sometimes is about meditating on the word, reading the scripture and meditating on it. So that's how people find their purpose. Like, it's hard. It's hard to go out there and it's hard to go out there and like expect everybody to already accept you when you find it. It's hard. Not everybody gonna accept you when you first find your purpose, when God revealed what it is to you. Not everybody gonna accept you. Not in the beginning. Because you see something bigger than else. You see something greater than everybody else. You know something bigger than everybody else. And it's up to you to still have faith in God when everybody else deny you, when everybody else, when everybody else contradict you, when everybody else, slander you. Sometimes you go through scrutiny, when you find your purpose. And the good thing about that is that it's a test. And in order to get that testimony, you gotta go through a what? A test. It's T Daily. Oh, hey, how you doing? How you doing? It's Daily T. Yeah, Dolly T. It's me, Dolly T. Well, this is pretty nice, man. We got a good turnout. We got a good turnout tonight. We got a good turnout. Yes, we do. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. I have been very honored to be talking with everyone here. But everyone here, what? Oh, I hear people saying yes. So how is everybody day going? How is everybody day going? Who in here went to work today? Who in here went to work today? One person, two people. I mean, who in here went to work today? Oh, you the only person that had a good day at work? Francis? Oh. Lola, oh, you chillaxing. Yo, work is something else, man. Work is something else. But like last time I said, if Yeshua was a carpenter, right? If Yeshua was a carpenter and he had to build things with wood, like I said last time in episode 1, when he had to build plates, bowls actually. He had to build bowls. He had to build, spoons and stuff like that. If he had to build all of that and he had to build crosses, imagine the blessing of him having to build his own cross, and, him knowing ahead of time that, his destiny or his purpose was for him to die for everybody's sins. As a child, imagine that. So, like, even if your occupation is a nurse, somehow or another, God gonna use that to catapult you into your purpose. Even if your occupation is a community service agent, somehow, God gonna use that to catapult you into your purpose. Or you gotta just have that conversation. Like, who knows? You may meet the people in your occupation to even, like, support you while you walk into your purpose. Who knows? Like, everyone on here on YouTube for a reason. Everyone here on here has a purpose. There's no way you building content and not have a purpose. There's no way. you making content as much as you are editing, doing voiceovers, adding music to it, everything you're doing, making intros, outros, you know, making like, comedy relief breaks in the middle of between it, or what you call it, comedy relief, interludes and all of that. There's no way that you're doing all of that and not have a purpose. There's no way. Everyone on here has a purpose. Even if you are not a content creator and you are a supporter, of other people that's creating content, guess what? You still have a purpose. Like, there's no one on here that do not have a purpose. YouTube, it's the home of purpose. It's Purpose Valley in YouTube. Purpose Valley. You guaranteed to find some purpose up in here. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. So surround yourself with the right people. And you may stumble up and find some people that's not supportive. Like one of the people that helped me, start up on YouTube. One of the people, He Supreme is one of them. But another person, his name is Young Chill. That's YUNG Chill. All right. So he 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 showed me the ropes and everything, and he motivated me, and my first, couple couple of like subscribers, and it showed me the legwork in the community, and how to do that. But I'm gonna tell you this, like, as soon as he saw how dedicated and how driven I was, he stopped doing YouTube. And then eventually, after, you know, um, talking to him and and stuff like that, he started back. And he started in a whole different stratosphere. Initially, he was doing comedy. Now he's going towards the, I guess the motivational side. So I'm glad to be of some kind of influence to the person that influenced me in the beginning. So, but yes, so it's happening to everyone. Everyone has a purpose. Everyone has a reason for being here. Everyone has all of that. I know Lola got a lot of purpose. Lola everywhere. You know, Lola is everywhere. I mean, she's all over the place. He's supreme all over the place. But I'm sorry that it's been an hour, and like, I don't know, but I have to cut this short. I'm not trying to do all these major hours. It's just a show, and I'm glad that everyone showed up, everyone took part, everyone, you know, contributed um, more than enough to this platform, and I'm very appreciative and highly full of gratitude. And so, if everything is said and done, uh, he's supreme. I'm gonna say it. This is one SP. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. It's time for Crusade. It's too easy. Let's get it.